calling EDF Energy. If you've called our automated service to give a meter reading, top up your pay-as-you-go smart meter, or make a payment, you're in the right place. Options vary depending on how you pay for your energy. Just press 1 to get started, and we'll let you know the options available to you. If you need to speak with a member of our team about anything else, press 2.
We're really sorry, but we're extremely busy at the moment, so you'll have a long wait to speak to an advisor. If your call is not urgent, you can use our online services or mobile app to get support. Go to edfenergy.com to manage your account and find helpful information. You'll find all the latest on the Government Energy Price Guarantee and the Energy Bill Support Scheme, with answers to frequently asked questions about vouchers and payments.
If you're new to EDF, press 1 to get a quote from our switching team. Press 2 if you have a traditional prepayment meter. Press 3 if you have a smart pay-as-you-go meter. If you pay for your energy in any other way, such as direct debit, press 4. Please have your account number, top-up ID, or the telephone number we have stored on your account ready. This will help us to answer your call more efficiently. Please enter your customer account number, top-up ID, or telephone number, including the area code, using your telephone keypad. Our customer service advisors are working extremely hard to do all they can to support you, but we do ask that you show kindness and respect to them today. We can't answer your call straight away, but you don't have long to wait. We should be with you within 5 minutes.
You're in the queue to speak to one of our advisors. Our advisors know you're here. Once they're ready and free, they'll answer your call. Thanks for holding. Did you know that using the eco setting from washing clothes at 30 degrees while skipping one wash cycle a week could save you £28 a year?
May I please have your account number?
Hello.
Hi, thank you for calling. This is Rizalyn. May I please have your account number?
Sorry, can I take your name again?
Hi, my name is Rizalyn. May I please have your account number?
Sorry, can you spell that?
It's R-E-Y-C-E.
R-E-Y-C-E?
Yeah.
Reese, okay. Yeah, just before I go any further, I spoke to a lady called Candice. Do I need to speak to her, or can I speak to you about this case?
If you want to speak to her, sir, we can also do that. How can I help?
Well, yeah, I had a conversation with Candice, and she cut me off. This is about a month ago, and I did try and call back several times, but I've still not got anywhere. But now I've got another of your debt collector goons chasing me around. So I'm just trying to work out, do I pick up the conversation with Candice, or should I continue the conversation with you, sir?
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. May I know your account number so I can check that?
Well, I don't have an account number. You have an account number, and that number is... Now, remind you that is your account number, not mine.
May I know your first and last name? And the first line of your address?
Well, you've got the address on file, have you not?
Sir, we have also a data protection. Okay? I need to verify everything to your account, sir, so we can proceed.
Well, I don't have an account.
Right.
Hold on. So let me remind you.
If you don't have an account, sir, how can I help you today?
Well, okay. If you actually listen to me, I'll continue the conversation. I had a conversation with Candice on the 22nd of November, where she confirmed that I have no account with you. She put the phone down on me when I asked her to prove certain evidence and information, which she couldn't do, and then she just literally put the phone down on me. So I have now got your goons from a company called Fulmar Services chasing me around, threatening me, after having rung you the last time because a company called Themis Recoveries were chasing me. I've just spoken to Fulmar and explained to them their position, and I'm now ringing you back to continue the conversation because I've been trying to speak to Candice again since she put the phone down on me, and
Again,
hence
I
why I'm
apologize
asking.
about that, sir. But if you want to speak with Candice again, I'll email to Candice and then she will give you a ring back today. Okay? She will just ring you back today to discuss about this.
Well, I don't particularly want to leave my number. Can she not speak to me now? I don't want to give you my details. I don't have a contract with you, so I don't particularly want to give you my contact details.
Yeah. I'll give her, don't worry, sir. I'll send...
Well, I am worried because you've got a bunch of debt collectors that you keep sending after me for a contract that you can't evidence.
Sir, you can just disregard that if this is not your account, if this
Well,
is not your bill.
you say disregard it. Someone come to my house the other day and hand-delivered a letter threatening legal action against me. So you say disregard it. That's called malicious communication, and they're doing it on behalf of your company. So I'm not going to disregard it. I'm going to take action about it. So the reality is that either Candice
I just want to confirm again, you don't have any account to EDF.
Well, I've just given you an account number. I've also had a conversation where I asked for a copy of the contract, which you still haven't supplied me. Then Candice tried to explain to me that it's your meter. Then she actually evidenced that it wasn't your meter. And when I asked her to provide evidence that there is any contract or anything that actually tells you that you have an agreement with me, she put the phone down on me. So do I continue the conversation with Candice, or shall I have the conversation with you?
Sir, if you want to continue with the conversation with her, I can send an email. But
Well,
if you
I'm
want
not
to help
wanting
me out
to give.
right now also,
Okay, again, I don't want to give you my phone number. I don't particularly want to give you
Okay,
any more of my
sir,
contact
if
details
you
than you've
don't
already
want to-
got. You're already
if you
harassing
don't
me.
want
The
to
last thing I want to do
provide
is have you
no,
harassing me
I'm
on my
not,
telephone.
Sir. I'm just following the data protection.
Okay,
But
EDF
if you don't want to provide any information,
You're not letting
sir,
me
we
speak.
cannot sort that out.
Sorry, you're not letting me speak, Reese. The EDF are harassing me. So I'd like you to deal with it, because one more threatening communication from either you or any sub-agent that you decide to send to me is going to involve me taking legal action against the company and every individual involved.
If you want to sort that out, this sir, if you don't want to provide any information, we
Well,
cannot
I've provided
sort
you
it
the
out.
I've provided you the information. I gave you my
No,
name and I gave you my account
because-
number.
Because I need also your email address.
No, you don't. Why do you need my email address for?
This is for the very
You don't need
beginning.
my email address at all. There's nothing in law turning around and stating that you need my email address at all to have a conversation with you about the fact that you're threatening me. Please don't talk to me like I'm an
We're
idiot.
not-
What information do you need for us to continue this conversation where you can tell EDF to back off from threatening me?
Again, sir, I'm sorry. If you want to speak with Candice again, I'll send an email to her.
Okay,
alright?
well,
But
clearly-
if you don't want to provide
okay,
also
right.
the...
Okay, Reese, are you able, do you have the corporate capability to deal with this matter to get EDF to stop harassing someone they don't have a contract with?
I
Yes or
have.
no? You do. Wonderful. Okay, well, then I'll speak to you then, because Candice, I have no interest in leaving my phone number or my email address for Candice. I have already called up about 10 times trying to speak to Candice. She put the phone down on me when she had the opportunity to speak to me. So let's try and get this matter resolved once and for all, because if you continue to threaten me, I am going to take legal action against your company.
Okay, sir, we will stop that legal action. We will stop the notifications that you keep receiving.
Okay.
We will stop all the threatening letter.
Okay, so what do you need from me to stop that from happening?
Again, sir, I just want to clarify to you, you don't have any accounts to EDF.
Well, you show me if I do. I've already called up and said... Right, The reality is, and again, this is why it's frustrating because I'm now having to repeat myself. I had a conversation with Candice on the 22nd where I explained to her,
Sir,
you
I'm
keep
sorry,
talking
but
over me, Reese.
You are talking to me now. You are talking to me now. All right?
Trying to.
So I need to verify again. If you keep receiving that bill, sir, if that's not yours, you can just disregard it. But here's what I'm going to do.
Well, I can't disregard it because you
If
keep
you
sending threatening letters.
If you can check the latest bill, sir. If you can check the latest bill.
I don't need to check a
Since
latest
that
bill
you
because
are-
there is the bill. The bill. A, you haven't sent me a bill. You've sent me a statement, which isn't a bill. And secondly, you're sending it to somebody you have no contract with.
Sir,
Yes.
you're not from the first line of the address that you provide. You are not living to this property.
Okay, whether I'm living in the property or not is irrelevant. The reality is you are sending out statements to the property, which I've already confirmed I'm living at, and you are claiming I owe you money. However, I have no contract with you.
Yes, sir. Here's what I'm going to do, sir. Since that you cannot, again, sir, we will just start that legal, with the notifications that you keep receiving. We will stop that and we will go ahead and have documented everything.
Okay, I'd like that in writing that you're going to stop sending me communication, please.
Yes.
Great. So can I please get that in writing that EDF are going to discontinue sending me threatening communication in any way, shape or form until such point that you can evidence that there is a contract between myself and your organisation. And unless you can, then I suggest you stop doing so. Otherwise, I am going to sue EDF and any of your agents that continue to harass me and threaten me. In addition to that, I am going to request that you send me the communication that went on between myself and Candice, because I already told Candice this a month ago and she put the phone down. So maybe someone can investigate Candice. I'd like to make a complaint about the fact that Candice hasn't already dealt with this.
Again, sir, I'll send an email to Candice.
You can send an email to Candice.
Okay.
You can send an email to Candice all you like. There is a company called 4 Mile Services that have sent me a communication and have physically hand-delivered a letter to my property at the weekend threatening legal action against me. 4 Mile are an agent and they have no standing in law whatsoever. Them acting on your behalf is your responsibility, as in EDF, and I will take action against EDF for them harassing me if they come near my property one more time.
Again, sir, I'll just go ahead and have it documented, and then again, I'll document it that we will stop the notifications.
Great, but I'd like it in writing that you're going to stop communicating with me in any way, shape or form until such point that you provide me with a contract stating that I have a contract with you. In any way, shape or form.
I can send an email now.
No, I don't want an email. I want it in
I-
writing. I would like you to put
Okay.
in writing to me a physical written communication to that premises stating that you will not be sending me any further notifications, notices, threats or any communication in any way, shape or form until such point that you provide me with any form of contract showing that there's a contract between myself and your company. I'd like that in writing, please.
Okay.
Great. Just so you know, just for clarity, I am recording this call for my own protection because I have received
Don't
several...
worry, it's recorded also.
That's great. I'm just letting you know so that I can use this if we have to go to court, because that's where I'm going to head if you carry on threatening me.
Again, sir, I'll have it documented, and then I'm sorry because someone is also, since that you mentioned that this is not your account,
I didn't.
you can just disregard it. But again,
Okay.
I'll just go ahead
Okay,
and...
you're not listening to me. You're saying it's not my account. I don't have an agreement with you. There is no account.
Again, sir, if this is not yours, if you don't have any account...
I don't have an agreement with... You're not listening to me,
Yes.
Reese. I don't have an agreement. Stop talking about accounts. I don't have an agreement with EDF. There is no agreement between myself and your company. And until you evidence that there is an agreement between us, then stop sending me communication. Stop threatening me. Stop threatening to come into my property and fit a prepaid meter in my property when you have no ownership of any property in my property and you have no agreement with me. I hope I'm clear. If you believe you have a contract, I suggest you take me to court for the money I supposedly owe you. Because if you have an agreement, you'll be able to prove that in a court of law. And until such point that you do, stop threatening to come into my property via 4 Mile Services and try and change my meter for a smart meter or a prepaid meter. The reality is you have no ownership of the property in my property and you have no right to come into it. And if you read the Rights of Entry Gas and Electric Boards Act of 1954, you'll find that you have no right to come into my property anyway.
Again, sir, I'll go ahead and just stop the notifications that you
Please,
get received.
please do, and please confirm in writing to me. You have my name. You've already sent me communication already. So please send to me in writing that this will stop until such point that you can evidence there is an agreement between myself and your company.
All right, sir.
And please contact 4 Mile Services and their partner company, which is a company called MPass, and tell them to cease and desist from sending me any further communication on your behalf. Otherwise, I will sue them and you personally, if you don't deal with it, and EDF, and the CEO of the company will be the person I will be targeting, on the basis of harassment and malicious communication. Okay, there's my warning. It is my only warning. If you can continue to threaten me in writing, I will take legal action against you.
All right, sir.
I hope I've made myself clear, because this is now the second time I've tried to explain to your organisation that we don't have any agreement. If I have to do it a third time, that will be my final warning. At that point, this will become a legal matter where I will come after you rather than you coming after me. I hope I am clear. This matter needs to stop now. I've wasted enough time on this. You turn around and say that you'll answer a phone within 5 minutes. It took you well over 10 minutes to answer the phone. The last time I called, it took over 30 minutes for someone to answer the phone. I don't know how many days of my life I'm supposed to spend working on this, but until you provide me with a contract, do not, in any way, shape or form, communicate with me any further. We have no agreement. We will never have an agreement because I will never, ever contract with EDF ever in my entire existence. I hope I'm clear.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much. I look forward to getting your letter.
Thank you.
Bye.